you think that this shit is bad in the US right now. No, bro. Let me fucking tell you. It is not as bad as you think it is. You're one of the people that are making it worse. You sit here and you think, okay, let me just... everything has been propaganda. Everything has brought us up, and that it's like really messing with our heads, so we're fucked. So I'm going to go leave the country. Bro, you are part of the issue, right? And again, maybe perception is reality, and maybe I'm the one that has the issue. But I truly believe that if you have something that you're working towards and you run away from it and you go and do something else, so that way then you can feel comfortable and you don't ever have to challenge yourself in order to experience growth, then you are literally going to just experience this stagnation where you just feel lost and incomplete. And you look at a lot of these guys that, you know, they, who knows what the fuck they do, right? All these unemployed guys that you sit there, you play on your phone all day, you beat your meat after you see Sophie Rain post some Twitter thing or something, and you're just sitting there gooning all day. It makes zero sense, and this is why we're fucked, right? You start to lack this self-discipline and self-control, and this is an overarching issue that starts to arise because of this, right? You have things that you need to get done, but you lack the ability to go even take action on these things. And it's happened before to everybody, right? There's been times where maybe you don't want to go out right now. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the arms to rest, and poverty will come onto you like a robber, right? That's what it says in the Bible. And when you're sitting there and you don't want to go out and take action on these things, and you say, just 5 more minutes, I'm just going to turn the alarm for 5 more minutes. Right there, that is literally the fucking bottom of the barrel, and that's going to tell you exactly how you're going to be in life. You're going to push things off just a little bit longer. And I want to jump into this point here and kind of make this point about this little aspect is you are so much closer to the opportunities than you think you are. And I don't want you to live your life full of regret. By the time that you get to the end of your life, you're going to have these points and these pivot points, right? Think about when you were talking to your parents. They're like, I could have been a professional athlete. I could have did this. I could have did that. I could have blah, 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 blah. And they have a story for every single fucking thing. They were all within a grasp of a reach. And all they had to do was take action for like just a little bit longer than they were comfortable for. A little bit longer than they were uncomfortable enough to do, right? It was just an arm's reach away. And people always say, oh, the little actions make the biggest difference. I don't think that there is any little actions, right? If you think about it, the gap just gets further and further. It's like if there was a cup of water that I had right here. If I had a cup of water right here, and I was like, oh, I'm thirsty, and it's like just barely out of reach, right? Like I can't reach it, and I'm too lazy to fucking reach just a little bit more and be able to grab it. But instead of me reaching, I'm just like, screw it. I guess I'll just let it be. It starts getting further and further away from me because every day that happens, that water bottle continues to move further and further away, if this makes sense. So when this water bottle is moving away, this is the opportunity that you had. You're so fucking close to it today. You're never going to be this young again. And if you don't pull onto that water bottle and just grab it, you're not going to drink that water, and that water is going to make you thirsty. And you're going to keep backing up and backing up and backing up and not be able to make that fucking thing happen that you want to make happen in your life. I know I speak a little bit emotional, but I just say this because I literally cannot think of anything else. And it's so sad. I'm probably like bleeding like hell right now. But it's so sad to me that so many people I've seen just get so sucked into these like fallacy that you can not have to work, that money isn't real, that it's bullshit. It's true to an extent, but you don't understand that extent yet. Give it time. Give it fucking time. You think that money isn't real. It's not when you make enough of it. Otherwise, you're still going to be sitting there worried about stress and thinking about money and how you're going to pay your bills, how you're going to get from point A to point B. That's what's going to hold you back more so than anything. When you start to make money and you give yourself this gap of like 2 to 3 years where you don't have to fucking work because you made enough money and you can live well below your means, then you can go and try things over and over and over and over and over again. And it doesn't fucking matter if you fail because you already knew that you were going to try this, and you're just going to throw enough shit at the wall until something sticks, until you see it all the way through. And you can go and try every single opportunity in the book. But I'll tell you right now, everybody that jumps around and goes from opportunity to opportunity to opportunity, they literally will get to the same point at every single one of them. I see it in a way that every single one of these opportunities is the same. Every single one of them, you're betting on yourself. And you're saying, how long will I be able to stick with this and see this all the way through that I can actually buy into the vision to be able to actually like make it past that 3 to 5 year point where a business becomes profitable, which I think is bullshit. But I digress. Within that, right, every single one of these businesses or activities that you're going to go try and do and start is going to be solely dependent on you. And when you find security within yourself that you know deep down for a fact, I trust EG more than I trust anybody else, maybe not you, right? But I'm saying you confronting with yourself. I trust you more so than anybody else because you have been the only person that pushes me through every single fucking time. And discipline, all these things, you can sit here and listen to all this bullshit. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters besides you reminding yourself of what it is that you want every single fucking day. If you don't do that, none of the businesses that you're going to try are going to start. Nothing is ever going to see it all the way through because you're going to be getting tunnel or shiny vision, right? You're going to see something else that's shiny that's closer nearby. You're not going to fucking see it all the way to the end of the light of the tunnel. If there's a light at the end of the tunnel and the tunnel is all the way over there and there's another light right here, you better believe your ass is going to walk up the pipe and you're going to go up that light. You're not going to walk all the way over there. Why would you do that? That's where the shiny objects come from. I hope that makes sense. That's just the app. I was just kind of thinking out loud, but you have to be able to fight against yourself and don't fall into this trap because of social media. Everybody is sitting here trying to get out of their way and then just run away from their issues and things like that. Things are about to get a whole lot worse. So I'm telling you right now, you better be able to fucking hold it together with yourself or else it's going to be way, way fucking harder for you. Much love.